There are some key indications and actions that suggest whether a woman is a woman worth pursuing or investing in. These serve as red flags and show that they may be the ideal partner for an exceptional man. As a high-value man, you understand that high standards and expectations are paramount for the women in your life. You're not looking for someone just to fill the role of a girlfriend. You want an amazing woman who can put you to the test intellectually and spiritually. Fortunately, there are some key indications and actions. Stop in his footsteps and pay heed. Number 1. Putting others in a positive light. While this may seem like a small gesture, it speaks volumes about someone's personal and character. Not only does it show that have capacity to think highly of others. Value man wants someone who can bring out the best in a person even when it's not easy. He wants someone who can acknowledge the good qualities in others and recognize them instead of focusing on the negative. A lady who speaks positively about others displays that she is open-minded and not judgmental. Someone who these men should definitely take notice of and be drawn towards. This type of woman is like a breath of fresh air in this world of drama and negativity. Number 2. Respecting a person's perception. Boundaries. One of the quickest ways to lose the respect of a high-value man is to breach those boundaries. They regard trust and respect for boundaries highly. Therefore, it's important for them to believe that their partner reciprocates by giving them space when it's needed. Being patient and not taking things personally are good examples of respect in any kind of relationship. While women are emotional and can sometimes take it personally, a strong woman understands that even in relationships, each person needs their own space. Whether sitting alone with your thoughts or just having time in solitude, it requires a certain level of respect and understanding. Men of high value are reserved individuals who need the right amount of space to collect their thoughts and recharge. He doesn't need someone who will take this from him. A woman who understands and respects these sorts of men's boundaries is mature and aware of their needs. She understands relationships require a certain amount of independence and separation to succeed, so she won't try to smother or dominate him. This is very important to these guys as they're inclined to retreat from time to time. When they feel overwhelmed or need to think things through, this is when they need time to process without her trying to intervene or get overly involved. Number 3. Knows when to take the initiative. Being able to take the initiative entails being able to identify issues and come up with solutions without needing to wait for guidance from another person. This also says that a woman who is resourceful and can work alone is highly valued. Having a partner who can take the initiative and make the right decisions without asking for permission is a huge red flag for men, because they detest feeling like they have to constantly micromanage someone. Making the first move and expressing interest when necessary demonstrates self-assurance, which is something that any high-value man admires. Additionally, taking the initiative also means being assertive when necessary and standing up for what she believes in a high-value man. Since men are frequently too busy with work or personal projects to be constantly moving, having a woman who is willing to break the ice and take the initiative can be a real asset. Of course, this doesn't mean taking control or believing that one knows better than the other. It simply means being able to offer valuable guidance and be assertive enough to set boundaries when needed. Number 4. Not getting irritated easily. Not being easily offended. Everyone has their own triggers and sensitivities. However, having a partner who is easily offended by the smallest things is a huge turn-off for anyone. Life is not fair, and sometimes things don't go as planned. So having a woman who reacts to every little offense with irritation or bitterness is not only a source of tension in the relationship, but also likely to be debilitating. Imagine having a partner always on the defensive and expecting you to be their knight in shining armor. It's not only draining but also likely to make these guys feel like they can't do anything right. However, having a woman who can handle disagreements without getting angry makes it possible for them both to be more open and honest with one another. It also makes it simpler to find solutions to issues because they won't feel like they have to constantly avoid one another or tread lightly. Also demonstrates two qualities: strength and anti-fragility. In a world full of drama, a woman who can look past minor annoyances or arguments and maintain perspective on the bigger picture is a true diamond in the rough that every high-value man finds attractive. Numeral 5. Having the capacity to communicate. As any high-value man will tell you, intelligence is sexy, and nothing is more seductive than a woman who understands how to intelligently communicate. While these men are not typically the most verbal, they appreciate a woman who can clearly articulate her feelings without having to turn to implausible gestures. A woman of high value not only expresses her opinion but does so in a fair and respectful manner. She is able to find the right words to ensure that her point of view was heard without coming across as pushy or domineering. High-value women tend to be direct with their desires rather than tease them or leave them guessing. Number 6. Being independent and self-sufficient. A self-sufficient woman is one of the things that high-value men find most attractive. She is able to take care of herself and doesn't depend on anyone else for survival. A woman who is financially independent, has her own ambitions, and is capable of making independent decisions without external influence is said to be self-sufficient. A woman who is self-sufficient can solve her own problems without depending on others to help her. She has the courage and strength to face any challenge and knows she can depend on herself to get things done. Since they also value independence and don't want to be bound by anyone or anything, these types of men find this quality particularly attractive. This kind of woman can offer a great balance and understanding to any high-value man. Being understanding is a sign of kindness and compassion, which high-value men always look for in a partner, and having someone to talk to who can help them is a sign of being supportive. A supportive, understanding woman is able to listen without passing judgment and offer helpful advice when needed. Being supportive doesn't mean that a woman has to agree with everything her man says, but rather finding the right balance between their opinions and challenging him to think outside the box. Sometimes a woman's input can be just the kind of boost that high-value men need to find solutions to challenging problems. It's no surprise that these men often prefer to be self-reliant and figure things out on their own. Support can also mean encouraging someone when they experience setbacks rather than making them feel bad or passing judgment on their actions. Supportive women not only show understanding, however, they also demonstrate caring for the person they love and are prepared to put in the effort to make sure their partner is satisfied. Number 8. Maintaining a drama-free attitude. He wants someone who can think logically and rationally without getting overly emotional or angry. He needs a mature partner to understand that sometimes things are out of their control and that it's best to just move on without focusing on the drama. Having a drama-free outlook and remaining level-headed in trying situations is another green flag for a man of high value. For these guys, a woman who can maintain her composure under pressure is usually a great match. A woman with a no-drama attitude can also maintain her composure in tense conflicts and resolve problems without using drama or manipulation. Thinking before speaking and being able to maintain control of her emotions are great qualities in any woman of strength. Of course, it's natural to feel angry and frustrated in certain situations, but an emotionally intelligent woman will be able to express her feelings without letting them control her or the situation. Having a no-drama attitude is also a sign of emotional intelligence, whether in relationships or any other area of life. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.